Let's go live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the segment called Show Me What You Got Mondays. And tonight, we have one of Miami's hardest artists, and his name is Fully, ladies and gentlemen. We got him here tonight. My brother is one of the hardest artists in South Florida, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. We're going to always showcase some of the hardest talent in South Florida. And when it comes down to real talent, ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, my man Fully. Fully, how you doing tonight, my brother?
I'm all right, man. Pleasure to be here.
We here tonight, man. We here tonight because we got to honor a brother like yourself, man, first of all.
I appreciate it.
We're going to take the time out and we're going to go through a little bit about your life. You know, how you got started. What inspired you to be the artist that you are today, you know, and some of this hot music that, you know, you got. And we want to know basically on how you got started with the music and did you write some of this music. Now, first of all, we always start off this segment, we ask a question. And the question is, how old were you when you realized that you had the skills that you have? How old were you at the time? When you recognized that, hey man, I got rap skills. I got this. You know, how old were you at the time?
About 14.
You're 14 years old.
About 14.
When you realized, I'm talking about like you was in school or at home or in the shower. Where were you at the time when it actually hit? When you like, or is that, before we go any further, we all have our favorite singers and rappers and stuff like that. So in order for you to say, I want to be a rapper, who was your favorite artist? Because I know it had to be somebody like, hey man, oh man, I like the way I like his swag. I want to do this.
Okay. Well, I have two favorite artists. That's Tupac first and Trick Daddy second.
Okay, then.
You feel me? But where I got my
On the headphones, man.
so where I got my actually, when I first say that I can rap, it's really like my sister brung it out of me. You feel me? Because my sister was a freestylist.
Okay.
So
how did that happen?
How that happened that like every morning when we getting up to go to school, because we were going out to Drew Elementary, Drew Middle, stuff like that. So every morning, you know, our rooms were side by side. So she'll come in the room spitting and freestyling to me, and I could never beat her. So I used to have to go in the room, right, and try to write up lyrics and act like I freestyling, but it wasn't. But I could never beat her. You feel me? So that really got me into it. Like, hold on, one day I'm gonna get her. You feel me?
Now the question is, all right. The question is, did you get her?
Yeah, I got her like years later. Years later, about 10 years later, to be honest.
You mean to tell me it took that long? It took that long.
She's a very good freestylist off the top of her dome. But that's not her passion.
Right, that's not her passion, but she got skills.
She got skills.
I ask, it's a lot of questions that we normally ask. What school you went to?
Drew Elementary, Drew Middle, and Miami Northwestern.
Miami Northwestern. Okay, Bulls for life, y'all. Bulls for life. Bulls for life. Have you ever entered any, which, you know, once you realize you got talent, of course.
About a good 7 of them at my beginning stage. About 7 of them.
About 7 talent shows. Time me up, G. About 7 talent shows.
About 7 talent shows.
At the school or what, basically?
Now it really was like you know, back in the day they used to have them little concerts at the park, like at Charles Hadley and all that type of stuff. Yeah. So I used to go out there and kill it back then.
Hey, now listen. I was, man, present at a lot of your different events that you did. You understand me? Some of the events you did on our stage, which that's later on down the line. But I was present, man, when you was that rising star. You was coming up. And I was just one of those guys just sitting in the back watching. And I was like, hey, I sat back and I say, that guy gonna be something. That guy right there gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? And I sat back and I was watching. When you did, like say you did several talent shows, the first, can you remember the first one you did?
Charles Hadley Park. It was Charles Hadley Park.
Now, was you afraid? Now, everybody gets stage fright. Was you, keep it real now, Willie. Don't act like, yeah, man, oh yeah, I got this, I did this.
Like on my beginning stages of like doing talent shows, yeah. You know, I had little butterflies in my stomach. But once I elevated and I got out of that little
right.
Then it wasn't no more.
So it's all natural now. It comes natural. So when it's time to go put on, you just go out there and just do it.
Turn on and turn off.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's kind of crazy because how I do it, I always pick 12 o'clock midnight to write my music. You feel me? Because between 12 at night to 6 in the morning,
right,
my mind is more free. You feel me?
Right.
My phone ain't ringing, nobody ain't aggravating me, so I'm really in my zone. So,
right.
You know what I mean? So what I do is when I'm writing music, I got a big mirror in my house. You feel me? So when I write music, I write and rehearse at the same time.
Wow.
So the stuff I do at home in the mirror, I do it on the stage, and people like, man, you got a good stable for me. So like in my head, I be like, only if they know, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing I do in my house, pee-wee hours of the night. When I'm by myself, I turn up on my own.
But I think what I'm looking at from what I gather from you, man, your sister brought it out you.
My sister brought it out me.
She brought it out you, and it's like, man, listen, man, I got to be me.
Yeah, I got to be me.
Here's one for you, and I know you're coming, G. The name, Fully, where did it come from? Now, ladies and gentlemen, y'all watching Fully right now. I'm asking questions that I know y'all might ask. You know what I'm saying? Where did Fully come from?
Well, you know, Bo, we from the same hood. G Money, Bo, you know, we from the same hood. 18th Avenue.
Of course.
So back then, when I was getting street money, back then when I was younger, you know, like kids in the hood, they be like, instead of saying that, you know, that boy on full,
right?
They say, boy, that boy on Fully. You feel me? So every time they see me, they be like, Fully, and I be like, what's up? And it stuck with me. You feel me? And it's kind of funny because at the same time I picked that name, like I say, a year, 2 years later, Trick came out with that song, but Fully I motherfucking spit it. And when it came out, like, you know,
yeah.
You know, I apologize.
Yeah. Fully I spit it. Yeah.
So when I heard that, I really gotta live up to that. If it's Fully, I spit it.
Hey, now you got some real dope lyrics, brother. You got some real dope lyrics. How many songs you have right now?
Right. What, the whole catalog?
Yeah. How many songs do you have?
Catalog from I'm gonna go all the way back from back when I was 15 and 14. Right?
Okay.
I say about a good. I'm gonna be honest with you now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say almost 500.
Woo.
Almost 500.
Can you remember? Can you remember all of them?
Nah. Only the ones I'm working on now, yeah.
The ones you're working on now.
Once I record a song, I move from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And work on the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we right here now with the artist Fully. This show is called Show Me What You Got Mondays. Okay? And for you guys and girls that's probably coming in on Live Me right now and also on Facebook, we'd like to thank you guys and girls for coming in right now. This is one of the segments that we do every Monday night called, you know, Show Me What You Got Mondays, where we invite our artists to come in and to get a chance to learn a little bit about their life, and also, you know, where did they come from, what was the struggles, as well as, you know, we also do a live in-studio jam that will be coming a little bit later on. The artist right now, his name is Fully, and we're doing a live interview with him right now. Now, also, off camera with Live Me, we also have G Money in the back as well. And I know he got a couple of questions that he want to ask Fully right now. So what are some of the questions you want to go ahead and break him off with?
I want to know, like, where you get your inspiration from when you do your music, because, you know, I've been, you know, we've been messing with each other for a while. What's the inspiration you get from some of the songs? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're a player. You know what I'm saying? You've been a player since I know you. So
yeah.
Where you get your inspiration from, bro?
Man, to be real with you, man, it's just like real music. You feel me? Because a lot of music that's out right now, it don't give you content. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I write through experience. So that's the difference. You know what I mean?
Okay. So how you feel about the internet? Or do you think it's hurting the artist or it's helping the artist more in the game these days?
From your standpoint?
From my standpoint, I'm old school. I want to go back to the streets with like you want to
put the CDs in the hand.
Really put in work back then. Like nowadays, people can do anything outrageous and get a buzz on social media.
Right.
But it take an artist a hard time to just. We ain't gonna get out of our character.
Right.
Do something foolish just to get likes, views, or comments. You feel me?
Exactly.
So it's kind of hard for artists now for the social media platform.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's just like. I just trying to go with the way but find my own lane. You feel me? I ain't gonna do nothing crazy on social media. I'm just gonna give you authentic, official music with content.
Okay. So if you had to do a track, if you had the opportunity to do a track with anybody you wanted to, dead or alive, who would it be?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown?
Chris Brown.
Why Chris Brown?
Cause Chris, like Chris Brown, like he really like be real with you. He like I'm trying to like switch lanes a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to go into the pop, and cause you know, like that street rap is like it's good just for the streets, but you look at like all of like we don't have what we have now back then. Like back then we had BET, Rap City. Now you don't really see all that.
Right.
So it's kind of
That's
different. True. You know what I mean? So it's kind of different. But how I am, man, I just want to be authentic, man, and just do what I do.
Okay.
I gotta ask him this, G.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, we are watching. You know, we always watching. You know, whether it's through social media, television, you know, radio. And we always watching, you know, up and coming artists. We always watching the artists that's already got a powerful platform. We know you're adapting, and the only way to stay relevant, you have to adapt to today's, you know, times, and we have to stay on top of it. What are you doing to adapt? Because I did hear you say just now that you want to move over into R&B as well. Now, I could be wrong, but I think I heard you singing before. I know you rap, but I know I heard you singing before. Now, am I wrong or something, or am I dreaming? Because I know on one of them stage platforms we was doing, you were singing. Am I wrong? I don't know. Tell me now. Y'all watching? Ladies and gentlemen, please watch fully right now. You kind of like... And listen, I don't want to take you out your comfort zone now. I definitely want to do that, man, because like I say, I'm saying this for a reason, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, y'all do see Fully switch over. Like I say, if he moved from rap and he moved into R&B, hey, you know, y'all gotta support him, and this is the reason why we here. So I asked that question for a reason.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you heard the song on the stage, but you probably didn't know that was me singing it.
Yeah.
But I was letting the hook do what it do because I didn't want to sing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, like I'm just trying to switch over to be like a rapper / singer, but not a real singer, but a rapper with that I know how to harmonize. You feel me? Like I know how to just make a song sound good, basically. You know, if I need a little harmonizing or a little touch up here and there. But I'm gonna tell everybody that's watching, right? I'm gonna put y'all up on game with something. If y'all hear any one of my CDs and you hear somebody singing on it and they don't got no features, a feature name, I'm sorry, it's a clue.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on live, y'all see this now. This for you guys and girls probably just coming in right now live, and also Facebook. This is the artist Fully. Y'all see we done tagged it, and this is one of Miami's own, one of the hottest artists right here in South Florida. And what we're trying to do on this segment, right, called Show Me What You Got Mondays, we want to go ahead and showcase some of the hottest talent in South Florida. You know, in every city, in every state, in every country, you know, they try to showcase, you know, their talent. So by we being in the Miami area, we want you guys to understand that there is a lot of talent that don't get this opportunity and don't get this chance. But we finna go ahead and we finna change the face, right, of Miami, of South Florida. So we want you guys and girls to understand every Monday night, it's the show called Show Me What You Got Mondays. And we feature right now Fully. G, I know you got some questions. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Do your thing, man. Watch it. Watch it now. Watch it. I
know G finna come with some uppercuts or somebody.
Nah, man.
But you know.
I know y'all personally.
We try to keep it positive on this side. You know, we could go to the dark side, but we ain't gonna do that. Like, what's your feeling on this whole beef with the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation? How you feel about that?
Bro, to be real with you, G Money, I'm a real street street dude. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the way I come from, they don't get passes.
Exactly.
You feel me? That's the old school game. I'm an old school guy. You feel me? And we don't like back in the days it was totally different because what's going on now, they ain't gonna allow, you know what I'm saying, it's like back in the days.
Right,
but this new era, they are bracing these rats. You feel what I'm saying? And thinking it's cool to be around them. So a lot of people don't care because this new era, they stuck on want to be in the spotlight, want to do this, want to do that, want to do that. They don't care what type of.
So they gonna do whatever it takes by any means necessary to stay in the light and stay relevant.
To stay relevant. But me, I stick to the code, man. I ain't.
It was a lot of people thinking that was gonna hurt his career, and it kind of it went the other way for him.
You know why Daddy went that way? Because they got somebody powerful behind them. You feel me? And I mean in the Most High. You feel me?
Me honestly, I don't think like his core fan base is not street people anyway. He got the suburban white kids, and that don't even know the code or don't know what kind of code to live by. They ain't never been in the trenches, so
it's kind of funny, like how it is. Like G-Money, I like to keep it real. You feel me? It's like the Illuminati has took over the whole industry. You feel me?
Exactly.
So,
and that's how you feel about it.
Yeah, that's how I feel, because they took over the whole industry, the Hollywood. With everybody want to take it to that next level. So when you a part of they clique, they really control the media. They control whatever that they put out. So if they say this, the whole world gonna run with it. Because they control the media, the platform, the radio, everything. You feel me? So nowadays, when you sign these big contracts, nowadays you selling your soul over.
Done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hearing from Fully right now. I'm not. You young, so I'm not even gonna call you no old school rapper, because you're not an old school rapper. You just, man, you hardcore. You straight from the streets. You in your code, you just keep it real. And ladies and gentlemen, the ways about Fully. He's one of those original rappers where he lived that life. So, I had to ward him down. So, because I know for a fact you guys, y'all watching right now on live, and I had to ward him down because he can get loose. And I told him, this is not that type of show, Fully.
Fully out the trap for real. Like me and him done been in the trap together. Like. You know what I'm saying? So
he just give y'all a little example. We can use certain terms like, he from the streets. He done sold drugs. He did all that, ladies and gentlemen. He did what it takes, to survive at the time. He lived what y'all call that life. But thank God that, he's in a different direction right now. He's into his music. And
we made it out.
Yeah, he was just one of those, which y'all know 50 Cent was in that life. And we can name a lot more people that was in that life. So this is one of the guys right now and this is why we really wanted to feature, a guy like himself, because he need this opportunity, need the chance, and he has some very good music, ladies and gentlemen. And before I go any further, I know, G, you got some more questions. And I want you to ask those questions because, also what we need to do is, we want you to get recognized. We want people to support you. We want people to purchase your music. When you get a chance, we're going to make sure you give that information out. And then also, if you got any up which right now, join this COVID-19 thing, it's kind of putting a lot of our shows on hold, because normally we done did like so many events throughout the year, and you done did a lot of these stages, you know what I'm saying? So, how is this COVID-19 right now, affecting you as an artist? How is it affecting you and your business?
Okay, before I get to that, Bo, I want to say one thing that I ain't never told you and G.
Okay.
If it weren't for you and G,
stop it.
You hear me, G? If it weren't for you and G, I put this on my life. If it weren't for y'all, I won't be where I'm at, seriously. Because I had a song out that y'all took up under y'all wing and pushed it.
Okay.
You feel me? And that song that I did was back then when I came out of prison, it was called I'm About That Death. It was featuring Desla Piccolo.
That thing was hard.
Yeah.
It was featuring Desla Piccolo.
Yeah.
So y'all took that record and put it in the streets.
Yeah.
And what that did was, I came home with no money from prison, but by that one song had me doing shows everywhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen,
and I want to thank y'all, because it wasn't for y'all.
It was good music. It was good music.
That's one thing about us, man. If it's good, we gonna play it. Yeah. Like, we don't care. Like, it's not always about money. Sometimes, I mean, at the end of the day, we businessmen, but we also DJs at the same time.
I don't want to start crying over here, man, because see, I'm feeling